Ruy Lopez opening, martial attack, modern, main line, 12, Bd6 13.Re1 QH4 14.G3 QH3 15.Re4. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. It was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. A typical answer is e5, which builds a position in the middle, controls d4, and frees up the queen and bishop on the dark square. The move nf3 advances the knight toward the center, engages the e5 piece in combat, and sets up a castle. nc6 defends the pawn on e5, advances the knight toward the center, and scans the d4 square. The Ruy Lopez opening develops the bishop to immediately attack the knight on c6, the lone defender of the e5 pawn. a6 forces the bishop must choose between exchanging and withdrawing. ba4 safely retreats the bishop while keeping pressure on the knight. nf6 attacks the undefended e4 pawn and develops the knight at the same time. Castling gets the king out of the center and prepares to develop the rook to e1. b7 develops the dark squared bishop and prepares to castle. 1 rupee centralizes the rook and protects the e4 pawn. b5 gains space on the queen side and forces the bishop to the b3 square. bb3 is forced, but the bishop is well placed because it attacks the f7 square. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. c3 prepares the d4 pawn push, opens up the c2 square for the bishop and allows the queen to develop on the queen side. The light squared bishop can advance and the e4 pawn is attacked when d5 invades the center. x5 captures the d5 pawn, attacks the knight on c6 and allows the e1 rook to attack the e5 pawn. nx d5 recaptures the d5 pawn and centralizes the knight. nx e5 captures the pawn and places the knight on a strong central square where it attacks the knight on c6 and the f7 pawn. nx e5 captures the knight on e5 and centralizes the knight where it attacks many important squares. rx e5 captures the knight on e5 and attacks the knight on d5. c6 defends the knight on d5 and allows the queen to develop on the queen side. d4 takes space in the center, supports the rook on e5 and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. bd6 attacks the rook on e5 and will attack the h2 pawn after white moves their rook. 1 rupee activates the rook on the open e-file. qh4 activates the queen and threatens qxh2+. g3 attacks the queen and stops the threat of qxh2, but weakens the f3 and h3 squares in front of white's king. qh3 moves the attacked queen to an aggressive square. re4 controls the fourth rank and threatens rh4. This threatens to win material. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This threatens to win a pawn. This prevents the opponent from being able to win material. It is the last book move. This defends the attacked pawn. This threatens to win material. This stops the opponent from being able to win a pawn. It is best. This develops a knight off its starting square, getting it into the action. This stops the opponent from being able to win material. It is excellent. There was only one good move there. This ignores an opportunity to develop a piece while also winning a tempo on a rook. It is a mistake. This creates a counter threat against an opposite queen, as opposed to retreating from an attack. It is good. This overlooks an opportunity to block an attack on a vulnerable queen. It is an inaccuracy. The rook is now on a square that is more secure. It is ideal. This poses a material threat. It is quite good. Although white had the upper hand, the game is now almost even. It is incorrect. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a bishop off its starting square. This allows the opponent to develop a piece while also winning a tempo on a queen. It is an inaccuracy. This wins a tempo on a queen while developing a piece. It is ideal. This overlooks a safer approach to moving a queen. It is incorrect. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. This is the only good move. This threatens to pin a knight. It is a great move. This takes an outpost, an active square where the knight cannot be kicked out by a pawn. This prevents the opponent from being able to pin a knight. It is good. This is winning stuff. That's good. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. Recaptures. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This evades the check from the rook. This is the only good move. It is a great move. The rook is now in a safe position. It is ideal. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. This threatens to fork pieces. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? This ignores an opportunity to win a bishop. It is a miss. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is the only good move. This stops the opponent from being able to fork pieces. It is a great move. Recaptures. It is ideal. This loses material. There was only one good move in that position. This overlooks an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a rook. It is a mistake. Backs off. It is ideal. That was a great move and very hard to find. It is brilliant. Recaptures. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This evades the check from the queen. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Very precise. It is best. This moves away from the queen of checking. It's compelled. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. It is ideal. This evades the check from the queen. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. This steps away from the checking queen. It is forced. Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. It was an incredible middle game by both players.